it's cold and it's super windy. Hey guys, I'm just off to get my annual treatment for my motorbike, my Speedmaster here, to keep her protected over the winter. Now, unfortunately, because of my current circumstances, I have to keep my bike, this beautiful Speedmaster that is covered in chrome, outside all year round. Not ideal, but I make it work. I'm off to get my annual treatment to keep the bike in its best condition throughout the whole year. Do a little walk around of the bike when we arrive at our location. I'm getting it professionally treated with a very, very impressive and, in my opinion, the best product to treat your motorcycle with to protect it from corrosion and the elements, especially in the winter or if you live by the sea, etc. So I'll catch up with you in a bit when we arrive there. I'll do a quick walk around of the bike, show you some of the exposed parts that we need to look after. Afternoon, sir. And yeah, I shall go over the product and show you the treatment that I'm actually getting done, and then I'll show you the bike after it's been treated and how it really shines up. Catch you in a bit. Right guys, here we are. First step of the process, the cleaning process, is basically just cleaning the bike up really nicely. Using like an acidic product there, Alan? No. Not acidic, that would not be good for the metals. Yeah, it's basically giving the bike a really good scrub up, really good clean. Strip all of the grime, little bits of dirt off, etc., the debris. Get it as clean as possible, and then the product that I think personally is the best for preserving your bike and eliminating corrosion, it's going to go on afterwards, and that's a bit of a special process to apply it to the bike. So that's why I come to this company to get it done. I actually do it more than once a year. I think once a year. They do say the life of the product once applied to the bike lasts for up to 12 months, but I like to get it done sort of 2 to 3 times a year, because unfortunately I have to keep my bike outside all year round and it gets quite a lot of use, so I just do it 2-3 times a year to be safe and keep the bike in its best condition. So guys, of course every bike is different, but my Speedmaster here, I've got some chrome dresser bars, sort of highway bars on the front, highway pegs for resting your feet on, etc. There's a lot of chrome. Probably not the easiest bike to clean. Lots of little nooks and crannies to get in, so lots of places for dirt and debris to accumulate and help that corrosion set in. So yeah, Alan's going over the bike really well, giving it a really thorough clean. Gonna give it another clean and then do snow foam it, finish off, obviously wash that off, give it a really good dry to get the bike as clean as possible, and then the magic special product is going to go on. Right guys, so we've just had the snow foam applied. Alan is now, so you leave the snow foam on for a few minutes, let it basically drip down and sort of drip off of the bike, just to pull any extra debris off of the bike. You don't want any of that on there when we apply the final product. So Alan's just giving it a last spray off, then he's going to thoroughly dry the bike so there's no water on it, because water is one reason for corrosion. So get rid of all of the water, and then we're going to apply the final product, which I'm going to talk over now, and some of its benefits and why I like it so much. So you can already see the bike really clean, had a real thorough clean, but this isn't any of the special product on yet. This is literally just a really thorough clean to get any grime off and get it looking as clean as possible. The anti-corrosion and protective product is going to go on in a second. So guys, giving it a proper dry, get a blower in there, don't just chamois it off, get a blower in there and blow all of that excess water off from the sort of nooks and crannies on the bike. So guys, I've just gone for a stroll up the road because it's quite noisy back there with the blower. Alan's just drying off the bike properly. The product we're going to be using, I have actually done a previous video on this, but I just felt the need to do it again because I just think it's so good. I leave my bike outside all year round and it's still in such good condition. We'll go over it in a bit. I'll show you how good condition it's in. But the product, yeah, ACF50, originally used for aircraft in the aviation industry actually. I've done a bit of research on it, so products used for good reason, products used in the aviation industry have rigorous testing protocols to check that they're safe to use. So ACF50 is very well regarded. A really good thing about it is designed to prevent and actually in some instances reverse corrosion on alloys, etc. So it doesn't just prevent corrosion, it can actually reverse it in some cases, which is a real bonus. On top of that, there are other products out there that are good for anti-corrosion for your bike, but what I like about ACF50 so much is it's good to use on pretty much anything. It's not just for alloys. You can use it on plastics, fabrics. It is safe and certified safe to use on electric components as well, which is nice. You can spray it under the seat and just apply it absolutely everywhere to really cover the bike and protect everything as much as you can. Also, drop a bit of a name dropping in there. I have heard the US Navy have used it on their jets and their aircraft carriers, so if it's good enough for the US Navy's jets, I reckon it'll protect your bike quite well. Okay, let's stroll back. Let's go and see how Alan is doing with the bike. I can hear he's still drying it off, but next up is application of the ACF50 product. Now you can apply it yourself. I'll pop a link in the description. You can buy little sets of it on Amazon to apply yourself, but I actually go to this company. Now I am completely non-affiliated with this company, so I'm not selling anything or making any money off of them. They're called All Year Round Biker. Again, I'll pop a link in the description of the video. They're just really useful if you really want to get your bike protected. They provide the product and the service, so they have people here. I'm using Alan in my local area, have people all over the country. Go on their website, you find someone local to your area, and they're all tested and they clean and apply the product to a specific set of criteria, so they all do it really well and it's professionally done. Yeah, we'll go over that a bit later. Let's go check how Alan's doing and I'll go over pricing, how much it costs, yeah, and the final application. So guys, I've just chucked my jacket on because it is freezing out here today, getting a bit warmer, but the process is beginning. So Alan's just going to start applying the ACF50 to my bike here. Now you may think, what's going on here, looks a bit odd. Well, best to cover up the tyres because it's actually it's slippery, so you don't want to get the ACF50 on your tyres. And also Alan's, you cover up the bike, and then what he's going to be doing is the All Year Round Biker, what they do is use instead of applying it yourself, which you can do with a spray bottle and a rag, etc., but the reason I like to get it done by these guys is it's a really professional job, using a compressor, and various tools to actually apply it and mist the ACF50 into fine particles, so it can literally get everywhere on the bike in all the nooks and crannies and into any sort of minuscule scratches or dents you have in your alloys. It's just going to get the product everywhere. As you can see there, he's just starting to spray it on. Yeah, so it's really going to get everywhere on the bike. So as I was saying earlier, the great thing, one of the really good things about ACF50 is you can literally apply it everywhere on the bike. So you don't need to be too specific about just getting it on the alloys or just protecting your leathers or your plastics. It can go everywhere. It's really friendly and it protects the electrics as well. Sweet, all finished. There you go, ACF50 treatment, all done. So in my opinion, that is the best treatment. There's lots out there, lots of great ones. Just my opinion, that the ACF50 is the best treatment to protect your motorbike against the elements and corrosion. And in some cases, which I like to quote a lot, is it can often reverse some corrosion as well, which is quite impressive. I hope you can see how clean the bike looks, all of the metals in all the nooks and crannies, all just looking really nice, and that's going to do me for the rest of the winter. Like I say, unfortunately I have to keep my bike outside all year round, so it is exposed to all of the elements, which is not ideal, but given I've had the bike for about 1.5 years now and it's been outside all of that time pretty much, it is in pretty good condition, and I put that mostly down to the ACF50 treatment, and especially getting it done by all-year biker professionally done. Like I say, I'm not affiliated to them. I just want to, I highly recommend getting this done if you want to keep your bike in good condition and looking great. A point on the Triumphs. Maybe not on all Triumphs. I've had a Triumph Scrambler in the past, the 900 model. And the wheels, although look beautiful, the metal spoked wheels, they degraded very badly. On the Speedmaster, they've been absolutely fine because it's been treated with ACF 50 a few times. The exhausts are in pristine condition. All of the metals are really nice. Highly recommend it. Take it out. I'll put the All Year Biker link in the description below. You can either do it yourself, but yeah, I recommend for, what did I pay today? £75 to get this done, and that'll last for 6 months easily. Thanks for watching. Stay happy out there. Don't get too cold. Whew, it's cold today. See you in the next vid. Ciao Bella.